Hello. This video is for anyone with their sun or ascendant in Pisces. In recent weeks, dear Pisces, you have likely been in a state of emotional burnout and mental fatigue. Your sensitive psycho-emotional radar is running non-stop, absorbing other people's anxieties, pain, and unspoken grievances. You are used to feeling the world with deep empathy, making compromises, and playing the rescuer for anyone in trouble. Lately, however, this habit of placing others' needs above your own has begun draining you from within. Personal boundaries are blurring, getting life organized keeps being put off, and attempts to escape hard reality into illusions or internal detachment only heighten your anxiety about the future. You are completely fine. It's just that your old survival strategy of merging with others' emotions no longer protects you. Pisces' true strength right now lies in combining immense intuition with firm, clear boundaries and practical calculation. The good news is that September of 2026 offers you the ultimate opportunity to achieve financial independence, clarify your relationship status, and ground your creative vision. In the first 10 days of the month, a strong Mercury in your 7th house and the new moon on the 11th of September at 18 degrees Virgo will open a brand new chapter in personal and business partnerships. On the 10th of September, Uranus halting and turning retrograde in your 4th house of home and family will force a review of your domestic foundations. Mercury will enter your 8th house of transformations and shared capital, and Venus will transition into your 9th house of expansion and legal matters. The month's climax will be the full moon on the 26th of September at 4 degrees Aries, in your 2nd house of personal finances and self-worth, after which Mars enters your 6th house of work and physical health on the 28th of September. Let's break down step by step how Pisces can navigate September in the best possible way. At the very end of the video, a short neuro-alignment practice awaits you to help declutter your mind and smoothly navigate all the challenging days of September. Make sure to listen until the end, but now let's dive into the forecast, starting with personal strategy and finances. The first 10 days of the month are a crucial window for establishing clarity in agreements, contracts, and alliances. While Mercury moves through Virgo in your 7th house of partnerships and the new moon forms there at 18 degrees on the 11th of September, you will be fully equipped to shut down any manipulation, set firm ground rules with those around you, and seal advantageous agreements. However, major astrological shifts occur on the 10th of September. Uranus halts and turns retrograde at 5 degrees Gemini in your 4th house of home, family, real estate, and inner foundations. At this point, Uranus joins for other outer planets already in retrograde, meaning all 5 collective giants are slowing down external processes at once. On the same day, Mercury enters Libra in your 8th house of joint resources, loans, and investments, while Venus enters Scorpio in your 9th house of legal affairs, higher knowledge, and international connections. From the 10th of September, Uranus turning retrograde in your 4th house asks you to stay flexible regarding family affairs and real estate. Don't rush into drastic moves or property transactions. Meanwhile, Venus in the 9th house opens doors to legal support, success in teaching, or international projects, while Mercury in the 8th house demands flawless order in taxes, loans, and shared budgets. On the 16th and 17th of September, Mars in your 5th house of creativity and personal projects forms a precise, harmonious trine to retrograde Saturn in your 1st house of self. These are powerful days for Pisces. Your creative energy will take solid form, allowing you to solidify your authority and turn your passion into a stable source of income. On the 18th of September, as Mercury in the 8th house forms a strict opposition to Saturn in your 1st house, your emotional and financial resilience will be put to the test. You might feel a sharp anxiety over scarce resources or encounter demanding requirements from banks, partners, or creditors. On the 18th of September, do not succumb to victimhood, panic, or childish resentment. Your best weapon is a cold, calculated audit of your debts, a firm no to non-essential spending, and relying strictly on real facts. On the 28th of September, Mars enters Leo, your 6th house of work, service, and daily order. Your daily work cadence will pick up speed, bringing you the drive needed to tackle routine tasks and streamline your days. As a Pisces, you know all too well how external pressure influences your personal life and relationships in general. Let's see how September's trances will impact your social interactions. From the 10th of September, when Venus enters Scorpio in your 9th house and Mercury activates your 8th house, your relationships will demand total depth and authenticity. You will stop tolerating insincerity, superficial promises, and people taking advantage of you. In your personal life, the 11th of September new moon in your 7th house offers a chance to wipe the slate clean in relationships by setting clear, transparent expectations. On the 10th and 18th of September, avoid passive aggression or subtle hints. If something bothers you, speak directly rather than leaving your partner guessing. The month's climax arrives on the 26th of September with the full moon at 4 degrees Aries. It takes place in your 2nd house, the sector of personal earnings, material resources, and core self-worth. This is the central emotional and financial peak of the month. The full moon will illuminate the real outcomes of your financial decisions, bring closure to major purchases, or highlight how much you truly value your work. You may come to a clear realization of which emotional attachments have been leaking your money and energy. The golden rule for Pisces on the 26th of September is: stop saving others at the expense of your own well-being and lock in your personal material worth. Now let's turn to an analysis of your physical state and psychosomatics. For Pisces empathetic, deep nature, September of 2026 places specific demands on your lymphatic system, feet, immunity, and fluid electrolyte balance. In the first half of the month, accumulated emotional fatigue from carrying others' problems may show up as fluid retention, heavy legs, susceptibility to allergies, or psychosomatic fatigue. In somatic therapy, the lymph and feet are directly tied to your capacity to walk your own path in life and clear your space of emotional debris in a timely manner. On the 18th of September, during the Mercury-Saturn opposition in your 1st house, it is vital to lower your load, protect your feet from injury, and avoid getting chilled. After the 28th of September, with Mars shifting into your 6th house, you'll feel an impulse to get active with health and exercise. Use this surge to clean up your diet and complete any necessary health checkups or procedures. The best way to preserve your vitality this month is lymphatic drainage massage, foot massage, herbal teas, spending time near water, and keeping a steady sleep routine. Allow your body to release tension through regular physical pauses. Let's assemble the map of your September into a single clear action plan to remove mental noise and organize everything neatly. Until the 10th and 11th of September, build clear agreements in relationships and lay the groundwork for a new phase in partnership under a strong Mercury and the new moon in the 7th house. The 10th of September, organize shared finances with Mercury in the 8th house, stay flexible in home affairs under retrograde Uranus, and anchor into higher meaning with Venus in Scorpio. The 16th, 17th, and 18th of September, ground creative projects during the Mars-Saturn trine, and maintain cool composure in money matters during the Mercury-Saturn opposition on the 18th of September. The 26th of September, Wrap up financial matters, boost self-worth, and stop sponsoring other people's disorganization during the full moon in the second house. The 28th of September. Step into structured work, health routines, and get your daily life fully organized as Mars enters the 6th house. Mental focus of the month. Redirect your energy away from emotional rescuing and dissolving into others toward building ironclad personal boundaries and solidifying your material foundation. Now that you know what to expect from September, let's tune our mindset and internal state for a fantastic month ahead. By the way, if you know your ascendant sign in addition to your sun sign, I recommend watching both forecasts to combine them for a complete picture of the month. You can find videos for all zodiac signs on the channel. However, raw information about dates and transits alone doesn't automatically change our habitual reactions. Still, we create our future moment by moment, and being aware of the astrological landscape gives us the tools to navigate it gracefully. Let me invite you to take the first step right now. Write your personal manifesto phrase for Pisces in the comments below. I maintain my boundaries and confidently stand in my self-worth. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you resonate with our approach. Now let's transition into our integrative neuroalignment practice. It is designed using neurolinguistic principles so that your brain deeply relaxes your body, sheds mental noise, and shifts into a calm, clear-headed observer state. If you are currently driving, walking outside, working out, or doing household chores, there is no need to stop, close your eyes, or put your tasks on hold. This session is crafted to work directly with your subconscious mind, even as background listening. Your brain will capture the necessary mental keys and begin releasing physical tension. Simply keep moving, let my voice play in the background, and be sure to listen through to the end to solidify your inner foundation for all of September. Ready? Let's begin. Take a slightly deeper breath in, and a smooth, gentle exhale out. You don't need to try hard to relax. Just feel the sensation of your clothing against your skin. Notice the weight of your shoulders. Feel the ground supporting your feet if you are standing or walking, or the support behind your back if you are seated. Your body is doing an incredible job right now, keeping you balanced in an ever-changing world. Allow your face to soften. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders drop half a centimeter lower. Simply breathe out any built-up tension. No matter what happens around you this month, whatever planetary transits, emotional storms, or external demands come your way, there is a space of absolute quiet inside you. It is your breath. It is the steady beat of your heart. It is your ability to simply observe. You are not your anxious thoughts. You are the observer who notices those thoughts and watches them drift by like clouds. With every inhale, you reclaim your composure. With every exhale, you let go of other people's expectations and chaos. You have handled challenges before. You will absolutely navigate this moment too. Your body knows how to be strong. Your mind knows how to remain clear. Just breathe and keep moving forward. To engage in deeper, focused therapeutic work, fully release accumulated stress, and reset any challenging aspects of this month at a somatic level, click the link in the video description. There you will find the complete 10-minute deep immersion session. I recommend listening to it whenever you need to regain composure and clarity on tough days. Subscribe to the channel and save the link for quick access. Take care of your energy and see you in the next videos.